Copacetic, cool, calm, and collected. And I don't do detectives, I'm overprotected. All right, L Boogie Reacts in the building. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and you can become a member as well. All right, man. Larussell has signed with Roc Nation. I'm a little late to the party, but I am going to go ahead and give my reaction to it. I didn't see this one coming. I did see a clip where he was sitting with Jay-Z. He's going to express, you know, his understanding of what Jay-Z is and what it means for him to be independent and still sign a distribution deal with Roc Nation. So let's go ahead and go over that clip. All right.
You thinking of signing with Roc Nation this time around?
You know, I'm officially signed to Roc Nation.
Hey, wow.
Now what changes? What does that mean?
Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Nothing's wrong with that, right? You know, I don't see anything wrong with Larussell signing to Roc Nation, but he is going to approach it, you know, with how he feels about being signed to Roc Nation, along with all of the speculations and allegations about Jay-Z and Roc Nation, which is one of those things where I felt like Larussell, you know, he was very critical of in his own music, and he expressed it a lot of times. So now to see him, you know, rocking out with Roc Nation, you know, it's a head scratcher, and people are going to approach it with their own, you know, speculation about why he would do that or what's the benefit in doing it that way. So let's keep going.
It means I now have support beyond just my homies and somebody who truly believe in what I'm doing, who's already done what I've done to show me the path. You know, I've gotten to a point of so much success independently where I'm from that I lost my guides. You know, I surpassed a lot of people who did what I've done. So we've been doing this with no blueprint, no map, no route. Like I'm the first in my family to ever perform at Super Bowl and curate a house band. And you know, all of this is a first, and Hov has been here and done it. So it just gives us a different level of infrastructure. And I'm still indie. I still own all my masters. I still spin my pay. I still do what I want. But now I have a support where, like, I'm from the Bay is going to radio. I've never been able to get to radio. You know, it's just a different system. And as soon as we agree, like, man, let's work, they were instantly like, we believe in this record. We willing to take the radio. I've had partnerships prior where they try to tell me it ain't worth it. Your song not worth going on radio until you get a TikTok moment or some viral change. It's like, why we count on TikTok to believe in something that we all believe in personally, you know?
What was the
Well, maybe they just don't believe in the track. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they don't believe in the track. Okay. Maybe I'm completely incorrect. Maybe you should have came with another track. I think there were other songs that I liked about Larussell, and people are starting to, you know, disrespect Larussell based on who he is and what he stands for, you know, especially hearing him signing his deal. People definitely got something to say about it. And I think that, you know, we'll see in due time what benefit, you know, he gets from doing this, you know, collaborative deal with Roc Nation. All right.
energy when you was with Hov and Emery and all those guys?
You see, just you asking that made me smile. Like that shows you like the presence and the energy. And prior to us going, my homie Splash was like, man, you gonna meet Hov today? Like, how you feeling? And I was telling him, like, man, I'm conflicted because I honestly don't know who I'm gonna meet because of the Diddy thing and just meeting so many other people. And I was like, man, I'm nervous because I don't know who I'm gonna meet. Am I gonna meet like someone that I'm like, man, this is what I hope for? Like, damn, another one. And it was everything beyond. Like who social media and the internet make Hov out to be is so far from what it is. Just from my interpretation, I can only go off my gauge and who I sat with and who I spoke with. You know, even before I went, my mama was like, "But what about all the YouTube videos?" And she was really worried and concerned. Yeah. You know, and I was telling her like, man, one day I'm gonna be successful to the point where all those same videos gonna be about me, and you're gonna be mad because you're gonna have to fight for me for who you know who I am. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna go make my own determination. I'm gonna sit with him, and man, like he poured into us, and same vice versa. And he even told me like, the fact that he would say, man, I'm glad you said something because I'm not above criticism. And if you didn't, I wouldn't have changed my own house and this wouldn't exist. That's a powerful statement to make as a nigga who up here. Because he's high enough to be like, nigga, I don't care what you're talking about. I ain't never got to see you again.
All right, there you go, man. So he basically addressed it, right? He's addressing it. And once again, respect him for that. What we, once again, will have to, you know, take into consideration is that everything isn't always going to be peachy when you out here doing something that takes millions of dollars to get rolling. You feel me? Like these guys are in a situation where they have to, you know, do what's best for their household. And I'm pretty sure he just wanted more money out of the situation. And it would have been way more beneficial for him to make sure that everybody's getting a piece of him when it comes to his music. More people are being, his music is being exposed to a way larger crowd, basically. And which means he would bring in more money, he would do more shows, he would get way more exposure than he would get just pulling it indie all by itself on YouTube, right? And YouTube is a great platform because that's where it's going to lead back to, But outside of that social media platform, that's where we'll be able to see what he's truly capable of with the machine behind him. All right. So it's your boy L Boogie, man. Make sure that y'all subscribe, hit the like button. Stay tuned for more news. And other than that, it's your boy L Boogie. We up out of here, man. Salute.
Copacetic, cool, calm, and collected. And I don't do detectives, I'm overprotected.